women are making history everywhere, but especially right here in the greater Lansing area.
Music is really part of our culture and history telling. So, like, why not have the sheet music, and especially songs that were prolific in different times. I think that the whole point was to celebrate our culture and also like feel seen, you know, and feel seen in simple ways and maybe in, you know, some more common ways.
This year is a big year for you guys. You know, you already mentioned you started off with, what, 44 members back in 2009, and now you're at 200 plus.
Yes.
And you also have a big number that you've been able to donate over the years. And do you want to tell us what that number is and how that feels to say?
We have donated, in June, we will have donated $1 million.
My own journey to learn and unlearn a lot of stuff about money, it took me decades and more than 100 books of my own. And I said, you know, I really hope to make this easier for that 20-something, that 30-something who's starting out or starting over, so that they don't have to take as much time and pain as I did. So maybe I can take all those lessons that are swirling around in my head and take on that role that I have with so many of the people in my life of big sister and put it onto paper in a way that's approachable and relatable and practical.
Do that. Now, if you look at all these lovely people behind me, these volunteers, they are sitting here listening to the phones ring. And it's a good thing when they hear them ring, because that means more people will have happy, healthy smiles right in the community. And it's all from your help.
Appreciate teachers is just give them some grace. I mean, we are nurses, we are educators, we are moms, we are emotional regulators for everybody in the room, and it's a lot, so just give us some grace.
We will give you lots of grace.
The knowledge it gives you. There's all kinds of doctors' things on there where they have articles that they've written, and it just kind of gave you an idea what was coming up next, you know, so it wasn't just a go by yourself thing. You know, you had a bunch of people you could work with to figure out what was next, what's coming up next.
Of course, exactly. You have your family, but you have that whole foundation there supporting you with other parents who are in the same shoes as you as well.
It's free information, you know, you don't have to pay for it. It's there to help you out.
Having this wonderful state-of-the-art laboratory and 2 staff that have been trained in the care of these flags, we can actually conduct conservation here in Lansing, Michigan.
Breathe in. And let's breathe out.
Believe me, it is so difficult for me to slow down, but I know it's the key to recharging. We've got to take time to relax and rejuvenate if we are going to show up for all the activities that we're going to, from birthday parties to family gatherings to
vacations to staycations, so many different things we've got going on this season.
With Hugs for Heroes, I want to be able to teach the state of Michigan that law enforcement are there to help and not to hurt, and to bridge the gap between law enforcement and communities.
Postpartum mood disorders do not discriminate. Anybody can be affected. You know, I was, right? So that's where I did some Facebook posts and people were like, oh, you know, I experienced that too. Thank you for sharing that. And then I was like, what if I just write a book?
Either by reading the book or going to this event, moms will know that they're not alone and they have that support. So thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you so much. You all so much. So thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you.